Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Another people's delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. What episode number is this, my man?
I'd probably say 9.
I reckon it's possibly episode 9.
Or 10.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We don't keep counting the episodes, man. The episode numbers don't matter. What matters is we're talking about things that you, the viewers at home, are interested in, man.
We count the episodes in affirmations.
True. I count the episodes in reps.
That's numbers. You
This episode of Weekly WORD got 4 interesting topics of conversation. The first one is related to a post that blew up on our Facebook and Instagram page a few days ago, man. Got to do with MusclePharm In Woolworths. That would be the first topic of conversation, Nick.
Yep.
Second topic of conversation, just a little update. SciTec Whey back in the house after being out of stock for
I'm going to leave that one.
6 months. Third topic of conversation just happens to be the all-new Team MassiveJoes Australian Spring Water, man. Which I got to say, in this hot Australian weather, let's try that again. In this hot Australian weather, refreshing as
that did not pass tried and tested.
The lid just did not do that. And the final topic of conversation, new,
is an update on the status of MTS.
Of MTS Whey in particular, because the clashing machine for already available whey has been quite the adventure, I would say. Let's go, topic 1, MusclePharm In Woolies, man. Well, let me just give the viewers at home background if they're not
set the scene for them, just
so. I was walking through Woolworths, which for you non-Australian viewers at home is one of the 2 biggest supermarkets in Australia.
There's your problem. I shop at Coles, mate. We don't have that problem.
Well, Coles and Woolworths are the 2 big supermarket chains. I was walking through Woolworths on, when was it, Tuesday night? Tuesday night, and happened to walk past an aisle that was stocking. It's the end of an aisle, actually, which means that they paid for shelf space.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does. And I'm like,
mate, I wear the Coles. I wear the Coles. I was Nightfilm, mate.
I'm going to explain to the viewers at home how what they call in supermarket speak terms work in a second. But anyway, I was walking past this aisle and there was MusclePharm Combat protein powder on the shelf in Woolworths. So I took a photo of it, put it on Facebook, Instagram. People lost their minds, man.
They did.
So let's elaborate a little bit, because there was a lot of people saying it's a good thing. Most people were saying it's a bad thing, and we were asked to please respond.
Now I'm going to set the scene for the Australian viewers here. Over in America, when Joseph and I were over there for the Olympia, in Chicago, shopping with Marcus Lobelinus.
Yes. In
Costco.
Costco.
They had your SciTec in there. They had your Optimum Nutrition in there. Cellucor. MusclePharm. So they had. And they were dirt cheap, or I mean, prices over in America are dirt cheap, as we already know. But yeah, very cheap pricing, and they just had on pallets upon pallets of just
standard Costco
proteins and pre-workouts and all that kind of stuff.
So my issue with supplements being sold in supermarkets, from a personal perspective, is I don't think that specialized products like that you really need specialized tips or specialized advice with regards to how you take them, when you take them, how they're going to help you achieve your goals, are suitable for the supermarket business model. That's my issue.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of people were saying, "No, you guys are just upset because the supermarkets are coming into your market and they're going to, take money out of our pockets and reduce our profits and blah blah blah, bullshit." The fact of the matter is, the products are actually more expensive in the supermarket.
We sell it for cheap. We sell Combat for cheaper anyway than what they had it advertised for.
Yeah, and the fact of the matter is, there's always going to be room for supplement stores because of that, the nature of the products and needing specialised advice. My issue with it is supplements have got no business being in supermarkets.
What will happen is, it's like most teenagers or young fellas, and I'm sure you're very similar. I mean, when you first start trying out, you walk down the health food aisle at your local Coles or Woolworths.
Yeah.
you do see your protein bars and your protein powders. So a lot of people's first purchase of those kind of products will be from your Coles and Woolworths. And then when they want a larger variety, a bit more specialised information, that's when they'll head to your supplement stores, such as MassiveJoes.
Yeah, that's right. And I think, but that really illustrates the issue. It illustrates the entire problem, is that you're going to supermarkets uninformed in the first place, taking products that are probably going to do you more harm than good, without the correct advice. So, you know, on the other side of the scale, if you were to point out the positives, Neve, the positives are it does make those products available to a wider market of people.
And it increases the overall awareness
of supplements. In particular. I just don't think that supermarkets are where supplements should be. But I'm interested to know what you guys think, what the viewers at home think, man. So drop a comment, drop your thoughts as a comment to this video, man. Let's see if we can get a discussion going on there. The other thing that I wanted to address as well is in regards to supplements and supermarkets, is just how pricing works. Because there was a lot of comments going, you know, Woolworths and Coles and big supermarkets have big buying power, and you know they're able to outprice us. How come the prices are more? There's just a lot of price discussion going on. Effectively, what happens with supermarkets is supermarkets go on max discount, obviously through the distributor they buy the product from, or through the company that manufactures the product. That goes without saying, which means that effectively Coles and Woolworths, we get max discount as well, would be on the same discount as the big supplement stores, us being one of them, so we're buying the product for the same price. The difference is
Coles, they have their set margins that they want to make on a product.
Well, they have set margins, and they have these things called terms. And what terms refers to in supermarket talk is you pay a percentage of the gross sales of that particular product back to the supermarket as a rebate, in order for you, as an agreement for the supermarket to stock that particular product. So what's going to happen with these big supermarkets is they're already making maximum profit because they're on maximum discount, just like the big supplement stores, but then they're also getting 5%, 6%, anywhere up to 10%, I don't know what agreement they got in place, back on the gross sale price of each product as a rebate from well, in Australia, it'd be the distributor from MusclePharm. So they're rolling in the dollars, man. That's pretty much what it comes down to. So the argument that, you know, we're worried about the supermarkets taking profit out of our business, out of our pocket, is just completely ludicrous, because supermarkets are making all kinds of money on everything in the supermarket, and in particular the supplements, man. Anyway, that's enough talk. We'd like to know what you guys think. Post a comment, post your thoughts as a comment to this video. Topic number 2, Neve. SciTec.
Probably, I'm going to say one of our best selling and fastest selling, which is the main problem why we had to discontinue selling it, is back in stock.
Can you see that? Look at that. I reckon this water's anabolic. Look at what happens to my cheeks.
Oh, you're blowing up, mate. You're blowing up. I'm claiming,
like a pufferfish.
Questioning the natural status of those cheeks. So yeah, so our fastest ever, well, what I'm going to say our best selling in a long time product, SciTec Whey, because of delicious flavour. Comes in 13 flavours, not your standard flavours.
And 13 flavours in 2 sizes, I might add. The 2.35 and the 5 kilo buckets.
Yeah, so it comes in your flavours like your choc hazelnut, your rocky road, your vanilla cinnamon,
vanilla caramel, white chocolate strawberry. The flavours are damn good. So
the main problem we had originally is we were selling it too fast. It was selling too well for the amount of stock availability that we could. The
distributor couldn't supply us with stock. That's what happened.
So, and then obviously getting people coming in the store, trying to sell it on the website, trying to sell it on eBay through our wholesale network.
And you being the
it did my head in.
Manager, did your head in.
It did. I went home.
You were ready to crush.
I was ready
to crush skulls together, mate.
And you were
ready to fly over to Hungary to the SciTec factory and crush skulls together. So I've never seen you that upset.
And I put my foot down and I said, so all you people can blame me. I said, Joe, we're discontinuing SciTec.
We're not carrying SciTec anymore.
So I put my foot down and said, Joe, we're not selling it. So we stopped stocking it, came back, distributors promised us enough stock to last us, hopefully.
My fingers and toes are crossed on this shit, man. I'm not even going to lie. And I know the distributors watch this video, so we're putting it out. Guys, please do not shit on our chest with SciTec.
Don't us over.
Don't.
So I'm gonna. Okay,
because we very rarely give second chances, man. We're giving a second chance because we like this particular product, this here SciTec Whey. And I'm gonna don't shit on our chat.
I'm gonna let the customers know and the consumers know from MassiveJoes products.
Yeah.
Then as soon as we don't get stock, we're not stocking it anymore.
You discontinue it again, and that'll be it. There's no third chances around here. But anyway, it's in stock. Get it while you can. Third topic of discussion, Neve.
TMJ Water.
Team MassiveJoes Water. What are you going to say about it?
It's delicious. Comes in one flavour, water. Yeah, so
it's not a real review, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we're not obviously not going to sell it through the website, but it'll be you'll be able to buy it from our stores and from the MassiveJoes vending machines that you'll see in selected outlets.
And I'm going to because we copped a little bit of flack for this when we put this out as well on Facebook and Instagram. Our social networks, we cop a lot of shit on social networks from time to time. This week has been a bad week for it, but the situation with the Team MassiveJoes Water,
the average the average person goes out. Goes out on the you just kiss my hand. The average person goes out in the street, somebody says
kiss it.
The average person goes out in the street, somebody says, "Don't like your t-shirt today, Joe." Oh, haters gonna hate. People think they got haters, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know what this words do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Oh no, we're talking about the hate we get on some of our shit.
Yeah, occasionally it comes in. It comes in flood. It floods time to time. But anyway, the background behind Team MassiveJoes Water. For those of you that are unaware, we operate a bunch of supplement vending machines in a number of gyms in South Australia, and we got asked by a lot of people to put bottled water in there. They wanted refrigerated bottled water in the vending machines. So we did some research. We own and operate these machines, so everything that goes in there is our product. We did some research and had a look at some of Australia's biggest bottled water companies. Mount Franklin, Pump, Spring Valley?
Yeah, Spring Valley have one, yeah.
Spring Valley. We looked at a bunch of them, and the issues we found was most of them, it wasn't even spring water, it was filtered tap water. And the second thing, the price was ludicrous for water. So I had a discussion with Neve and our wholesale account manager, Joel Bay.
Swole Bay.
And we did a bit of research, and we thought, you know what, man? Let's just make our own. So 100%.
And that's exactly how the conversation went. Let's make our own.
That's pretty much how we decided. So we found a source that could get us 100% Australian spring water. So it's not tap water, it's not filtered tap water, it's actual spring water.
And it's not just me and Joe after hours down at the local creek filling up bottles.
Filtering it through. And they did put our label on it, and the price is much better than we could get it through any of Australia's big bottled water companies. So that's how we came to it, and this is going to be available in MassiveJoes stores and our vending machines. And if you happen to run a gym and you'd like a MassiveJoes vending machine, hit Neve up.
Our sales at MassiveJoes.com.
MassiveJoes.com. We'll see what we can hook you up with. Final topic of discussion for this here weekly word, Neve.
Joe, where is MTS Whey?
How many emails are you getting a day about it now, man?
15 a day.
The situation with MTS Whey is this. Finally, through the assistance of many people, in particular the owner of MTS, Mark Loviner, MTS Whey has passed quarantine.
No.
It's through quarantine.
So where is it now, Joe?
It's sitting in the MassiveJoes warehouse. It actually is. We may even have a couple of tubs on the desk. Do we or do we not?
Oh.
Should we show the viewers at home? Do we have some MTS Whey in the house? Technicality is we can't sell it yet.
But I can eat it.
No, we're not actually allowed to open any of it, Neve, because the labels don't meet regulation. That's our issue. So past quarantine in the MassiveJoes warehouse, we had the imported foods come and inspect. Labels do not meet regulation, so we are in the process right now of taking the original MTS label, which looks like this, which I'm going to point out is how all of the protein labels coming out of the US look, and we're in the process of relabeling to make them look like this. Show them these. And we've got a shitload of tubs in our warehouse, man, and each of them have to be relabeled with that label by hand because we got picked on by the government.
Yeah.
But it does mean that MTS Whey is going to be pretty much the only imported protein powder in Australia that actually meets every single Australian label regulation that we have seen.
Let's just say, so we've got to do all that by hand.
By hand.
So we put a final date on it, haven't we?
And then we need a food inspection, and hopefully it passes.
Yes.
Hopefully they don't shit on our chest again.
Yes.
I would go so far as to say, Neve, sometime next week, maybe the launch.
I think we've already got a date, but we'll keep that in our hands.
We'll keep it in-house. There may be a launch sometime next week. And I would go so far as to say, Neve, that launch, we may be doing some sort of crazy deal for 2 hours.
I'd say you'd be saving a lot of money, put it that way.
Should we tell? No, we can't tell them yet, because that's going to be in a separate video. There's another video coming about the MTS launch. Once we pass the food inspection.
I'll say something.
Say it.
4 p.m. 4th Tuesday, what's going on then?
What is that?
I don't know. Anyway, we don't. No, I'm not going to say anything.
Where did that appear? Someone just wrote that down on a piece. What does that say?
4 p.m. 4th of Tuesday.
Can we get some zoom and focus action, please?
Where did I get that from?
I don't know.
No, you ripped it off this. You ripped it off this tub.
Ah, interesting. Anyway, maybe I don't know if that's a sign from the supplement gods or something, but let's say MTS Whey is one food inspection.
Wait, did you write that just then?
No, I didn't. I don't know how it got there.
Is that the date?
It may be a sign.
Was that the date we?
It might be a sign.
You put it there.
Neve, do you have anything else you want to add? Before we wrap this, it's not my handwriting. We wrap this episode of Weekly
Did you
Word
pass
up.
that to me and...
No, I didn't. It's not my handwriting.
Who wrote... That's the time and date that we said.
Guys, hit the subscribe button.
Oh, no. I want to say, got a fresh fade.
Oh, man. I'm going to see your hairdresser this week. I ain't give a single man.
So,
I do not have a fresh fade.
They don't watch this, but it was the Barber Boys at Teach You Plaza at Modbury.
You went to Barber Boys?
Yep.
I'm going to...
Not the Barber Boys Club, which is...
That's the one I'm going
Which is the one in town. This was... I think it was... I don't know. It was some kind of barber shop at the plaza.
Yeah.
$26, mate. Ask for the Neve.
Yeah.
There's actually a picture of me up on the wall with the haircut.
And while you're there asking for the Neve special, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Weekly Word and all the other deliciousness we've got going on our YouTube channel, guys. That is MassiveJoes Weekly Word, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com.